Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. In this lecture, I will be continuing with trigonometry and I will be explaining trigonometric identity values to find in an easy way without by hearting the tables. I will take the typical values as sine 22.5 degrees without calculator. How to find them? Because in JEE mains, calculator is not allowed. And how to find out sine 37 and how to find out sine 90 minus theta, what is its value, and how to find out sine 2 theta. And these values, once you find out the sine values, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From that you can find out the cos theta value. Once sine theta and cos theta values are found out, then you can easily find out tan theta value, which is nothing but sine theta by cos theta. We'll dwell into the calculations and how to find out. Not only this, as I told you, for different values of sine theta, I will explain you how to find out so that you don't require calculator or cumbersome table to find these values. With logic and understanding the geometry, you will be able to easily do these values. You can find out these values. Now, what is the question? Question is to find the various values of sine theta for different theta values. I will be discussing important theta values and we will be doing the solution for the problem. What is the solution? First, we know that as far as sine theta is concerned, let us draw a right angle triangle. Let this be theta and this angle will be 90 degrees. What is the total angle in a triangle? Total internal angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. This is from your elementary geometry. And let this be O, A and B. What is OA and B? We already know from the previous lectures. Please see my other 7 lectures also on trigonometry, rather mathematics, classes for calculus, JEE mains. You will understand in the trigonometric lectures I have explained what is this OAB, how to draw it from a unit circle. In OAB, OA is adjacent to angle, it is opposite to angle theta, adjacent to theta, opposite to theta, this is hypotenuse. Now, total angle is 180 degrees and we know that angle OAB, the center value, the center point gives the angle between OA and AB. Something is written as angle OAB means it is the angle between, please try to understand this concept, between lines OA and AB. That is equal to 90 degrees. This is the line OA, this is AB. Now, what is the angle between AOB? Angle AOB is equal to angle between AO and OB. That is equal to theta. From the figure we can say. Then, What will be the angle between OBA? Angle OBA? Angle OBA is equal to angle between OB and BA. That we are not aware. But all these, sum of all these angles will be 180 degrees. That we know. Angle OAB plus angle AOB plus angle OBA is equal to 180 degree. That implies angle OAB is 90 degrees plus angle AOB is theta plus angle OBA is equal to 180. That implies angle OBA is equal to 180 minus 90 minus theta. 180 minus 90 minus theta. That implies angle OBA is equal to 90 minus theta. From the principles of the triangle. Now the triangle can be drawn as, this is very important, pay attention. It may look simple, but it's very important. This is theta, this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 degrees. And this side, this is O, this is A, this is B. Now, try to understand this concept. For theta, what is opposite side? AB. Adjacent side for theta, OA. For 90 minus theta, opposite side, for 90 minus theta, opposite side is OA. Adjacent side, AB. From these, we can infer that opposite side of theta is equal to adjacent side of 90 minus theta. Do you agree? Opposite side of theta is AB, adjacent side of 90 minus theta is equal to AB. Please remember this. When theta is changed by 90 minus theta in a right angle triangle, opposite side and adjacent side change. Opposite side of theta is equal to adjacent side of 90 minus theta. Interchange. Similarly, OA is equal to adjacent side of theta is equal to opposite side of 90 minus theta. Please remember this also. From the above discussion. Now, let us find out sine 90 minus theta is equal to how much? Let us see what happens. Sine theta is equal to opposite side of theta by hypotenuse. Opposite side of theta by hypotenuse. What is opposite side of theta? That is AB by hypotenuse is OB. What is sine 90 minus theta? Do not forget to put degree whenever you are expressing angle in degree. For radians, you need not put that degree. That is in radians. You can write directly. Like pi by 4, pi by 2. 90 is nothing but pi by 2. Sine 90 degrees minus theta is equal to opposite side of 90 degrees minus theta divided by hypotenuse. That is equal to opposite side of 90 degrees minus theta is equal to how much? OA. OA by OB. But do you know what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent side of theta divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side of theta? What is the adjacent side of theta? That is OA. OA by OB. From these two, geometrically, we have proved that sine 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cos theta. In first quadrant, all values, trigonometric identities are positive. All silver teacups. This is the unit circle, remember, which I have explained. I am talking about the first quadrant. Here, all are positive. Here, sine is positive, all silver. Here, tan is positive, T. Here, cos is positive, all silver teacups. ASTS. Angle is measured from positive x-axis. Sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. It is a very, very important conclusion what we have drawn now. Similarly, try to find out cos 90 minus theta. That is your homework. In similar lines, using the geometry, find cos 90 minus theta. Now, what will be tan 90 minus theta? You please find out. That also you take it as once you have found out sin theta and cos theta, cos 90 minus theta, then you find out tan 90 minus theta is equal to how much? This is your homework. Mathematics can be understood only by doing the homeworks. You have to do mathematics. Another important, Pythagoras. Initially, Pythagoras has found that one side is 3, another side is 4, and he found that hypotenuse is 5. It is a famous Pythagoras theorem. And it is theta. Now, from this triangle, it is a famous Pythagoras theorem in which opposite side square plus adjacent side square is equal to hypotenuse square. And famously, it was used for 3, 4, 5. Using the geometry, your ruler and also your geometry box, You can very easily find out, draw the triangle of 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 triangle. It is called as 3, 4, 5 triangle. Very famous triangle. You can easily measure the value of theta. Now, I have already told you, theta increases, sin theta increases. This is our basic principle. And cos theta decreases. This is our basic principle. Now, if theta is equal to 0, we have already arrived. Theta is equal to 0 implies sin 0 is equal to 0. If theta is equal to 90, sin 90 degrees is equal. And please pay attention here. Theta increases, sin theta increases. That is our principle which we are following. Let me say, please follow me. Let me say, this is 90 degrees. This is O, A, P. And this angle is theta. Total 90 degrees. Sin 90, sin 0 is equal to, we have got the values in the previous lectures. Sin 90 degrees is equal to 1. That means sin 37 should be between 0 and 1. And for example, theta is equal to 45 degrees. If theta is equal to 45 degrees, what happens? When theta is equal to 45 degrees, adjacent side is equal to opposite side. Please remember this. Theta is equal to 45. Here, when theta is equal to 0, the opposite side is 0. When theta is equal to 90, adjacent side is equal to 0. Here, opposite side 0. Here, adjacent side 0. If it is in between 0 and 90, if theta is equal to 45, just halfway mid between 0 and 90, halfway between 0 and 90 degrees, it implies opposite side is equal to adjacent side. Because the opposite side and adjacent side are moving in such a way, it is a circle, unit circle. I am taking on a first quadrant values. From 0, theta is increasing this way. Theta is measured from x, positive x, in the anti-clockwise direction. Not in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Theta increasing. When theta 0, opposite side is 0. When theta is equal to 90, adjacent side is equal to 0. When theta is equal to 45, exactly in between, what happens? OA is equal to AB. When theta is equal to 45. Please understand. This is theta is equal to 30. This we say theta is equal to 60. Halfway between theta is equal to 45. Opposite side is equal to adjacent side. Please remember this. You need not remember any tables. Please understand the geometry. That's all. You can easily find out the values. When my theta is equal to 45, adjacent side is equal to opposite side. When my theta is equal to 0, opposite side is equal to 0. When my theta is equal to 90, my adjacent side is equal to 0. Now, let's move further. Let us draw the diagram for theta is equal to 45. It is not to scale, don't worry. Now, this is O, this is A, this is B. OA is equal to AB. Adjacent side is equal to, let us say, 1 unit. For a unit circle, not a unit circle, let us say it is a 1 unit. Opposite side is equal to 1 unit. Because OA is equal to AB. Let us say 1. Then from Pythagoras theorem, what is OB square hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square OA square plus AB square. AB square plus OA square, that is 1 square plus 1 square, that is equal to 2. That means OB is equal to square root of 2. Because OB is a length, it cannot be negative. OB is equal to square root of 2 for 45 degrees. Adjacent side is equal to opposite side for 45 degrees. And the hypotenuse is equal to adjacent square plus opposite side square, that is equal to 1 square plus 1 square, that is equal to 2. That is hypotenuse square. Therefore, hypotenuse is equal to square root of. Now, what is sine 45? Opposite side by hypotenuse. AB by OB. That is equal to 1 by square root of 2. What is cos 45? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. OB. OA by OB. 1 by square root of 2. Then, what will be the value of tan 45? Other values will follow once you find out sine automatically. Tan 45 is equal to sin 45 by cos 45. Sin 45 divided by cos 45 degree. That is equal to 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2. That is equal to 1. You got these values? Now, let us find out sin 30. Now, we will go for theta is equal to 30 degrees. In this, draw the triangle. It is not to scale. Don't worry. Concentrate on the values of theta only. If this theta is 30 degrees, this will be 60 degrees. This will be 90 degrees. This is O, this is A, this is B. Remember that In case of theta 30 and 60, we'll take the hypotenuse as 2. Hypotenuse as 2. And the opposite of 30 as 1. The opposite of 30 side as 1. Then from Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. That is equal to, what is opposite side square? 1 square plus OA square. That is equal to 1 plus OA square. That is equal to, what is OB square? OB square is 2 square. That is equal to 4. That means OA square adjacent side square is equal to 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. That implies adjacent side is equal to, for 30 degrees. Here we are considering 30 degrees only. OA is equal to square root of 3. Please remember this. This is square root of 3. From this, we can say sin 30 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse is half. And cos 30 is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. Now, what is sin 60? Sin 60 is equal to sin 90 minus 30. Do you agree? What is sin 90 minus theta? It is cos theta. That is cos 30. What is the value of cos 30? Root 3 by 2. Are you able to follow? Next, cos 60 is equal to cos 90 minus 30. Cos 90 minus 30 is equal to sin 60. Cos 90 minus 60, sorry, not 30. It is theta is 60. Is equal to sin 30. That is equal to 1 by 2. Now, we got the value of sin 0, sin 30, sin 45, sin 60. That means sin 0 in the previous class, sin 30 in this class, sin 45 in this class, sin 60 in this class, and sin 90 in the previous class. These values we have. You just see whether our theory is correct or not. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 30 is half. Sin 45 1 by root 2. Sin 60 root 3 by 2. Sin 90 is 1. Here theta is increasing from 0 to 90. And here is the values are increasing. You can say it is 0. It is 0.5. 1 by root 2 is 0.707. Root 3 by 2, 0.866. and it is 1.00. That means sin theta value is increasing. That means our theory is correct. You need not by heart them, or you need not make a table. As theta increases, sin theta increases. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 90 is equal to 1. This oscillates between sin theta value oscillates between 0 and 1 for first quadrant. Initial value is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by square root 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, sin 91 in case of sin 0, opposite side is 0, in case of sin 90, opposite side, adjacent side is equal to 0, opposite side is equal to hypotenuse. In case of sin 30, opposite side is unity. Please remember this. Opposite side is equal to 1, hypotenuse is equal to 2. Here, opposite side is equal to 0. Here, opposite side is equal to hypotenuse. Adjacent side is equal to 0. Here, opposite side is equal to adjacent side. Here, opposite side is equal to opposite of this. Opposite of 30 is 60. It's very easy to remember the diagram, unit circle, and from that it is very easy to draw the values of sin theta. Once sin theta values are found, then sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This you can use this formula, or you can use the formula if theta is less than 90. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. These two can be used to find out cos theta, and once cos theta is found out, tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. For sin 22.5 and sin 2 theta, we require composite angles, which we will be dealing in the next class. Please get prepared for next class for what is sin 2 theta, sin A plus B, composite angles, cos A plus B and tan A plus B. We will be calculating these values in the next class, and let us see how we will derive sin 22.5 and sin 2 theta. And in this class, let us go for the general Pythagoras theorem where it was applied 3, 4, 5 triangle is what? 3, 4, 5 triangle is here 5 is the hypotenuse, 3 is the opposite side, and 4 is the adjacent side, let us say. You know pretty well that 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. That is 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. This is a very famous triangle, Pythagoras triangle. Very famous triangle. If this angle is theta, then sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, AB by OB. That is equal to 3 by 5. Its value is approximately 0.6. It is 0.60. Then, where it is there in our values 0 to 90, sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2, 0.5, sin 45 is 0.707. That means this value lies between 1 by 2 and 1 by square root of 2. That is 0.500 and 0.707. Here we say this is 30 degrees, and here we say this is 45 degrees. That means it lies between 30 degrees and 45 degrees. This is B double dash, this is B dash. That means B dash is lesser than AB. AB is equal to 3 here. This 3 is AB. Is for theta is equal to 30 degrees and AB double dash is equal to for theta 45 degree. In between AB double dash and AB dash, this value is lying. That means 0.600 lies between 0.500 and 0.707. That implies theta lies between 30 degrees and 45 degrees. 0.500, 0.707. Can we say approximately it is halfway between? Which implies 0.600. Can it be halfway between them? Theta is approximately equal to 37.5. 30 plus 15 by 2. We are only making the approximation because we don't have calculator. 30 plus 15 by 2. This 15 how we have got? 45 minus 30. That is the difference. Half is half of the difference. That is equal to 30 plus 15 by 2. That is equal to 37.5 degree. Approximately when you take out the decimal, for convenience, can we say without decimal it is 37 degree? Therefore, which implies sine 37 degrees is equal to 3 by 5 is equal to 0.600. This is approximate value because we don't have a calculator. This is how approximation has to be done. If you want in between values of sin theta, sin 37 degrees is equal to 0.600, 3 by 5. That means this theta in the famous Pythagoras triangle if this theta is equal to, and this is O, A, B, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5, implies theta is approximately equal to 37 degrees. That means sin 37 is equal to 3 by 5. Sin 37 degrees is equal to 3 by 5, that is equal to 0.60. This is approximate values, huh? Don't take them exact values because we don't have a calculator. We are doing it approximately. Exactly, it may be around 37.53 degree. Now, our next step is to find sin 22.5 degrees and sin 2 theta. This we will be doing in the next class because it involves the composite angles. Composite angles I have already told you, sin A plus B and cos A plus B, we will find out from there tan A plus B. From that we will do sin A plus B is equal to how much? Cos A plus B is equal to how much? And from there tan A plus B is equal to how much? From this we will find out the other values. With this I wanted to conclude this lecture. Without developing any tables, without by hearting with the geometry, we got the values of sin 0, sin 30, sin 45, sin 60 and sin 90. In addition to that, we got the value of sin 37. And in the next class, we will be finding the value of sin 22.5 and sin 2 theta for different values of theta. And we also got the value that sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. That is a very, very important one. Sin 90 minus theta when theta is less than 90. Best of luck to everybody. I want to conclude this lecture now. And if you feel there is a value addition to your knowledge because of this lecture, kindly hype this lecture, share this lecture, and subscribe to my channel, Maths and Science by IITian. Thank you. Best of luck to you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for seeing my lecture.